Oh yes. Part 2 on this. Look out. With this violent whip, I'm just gonna extend. Yes, it's got the thorns on it, haven't upgraded it yet. I want the metal one with the sparks that fly out like I'm one of those temptresses in that Streets of Rage 2 shit, where I could throw a bar stool at her and hit her in the head and leave a mark, make it whoop, make it bump, make the cartoon little birds come out and they could go tweet, tweet, tweet. They're not the blue ones that sit on your shoulders. The tiger was vicious to hit you with his claws with an extended. They're not just gonna be the paws. You need to pause in your tracks and not walk anymore. You need to walk light-footed from now on, like you could sing a song and your name was Gordon in the front. Not the Gordon fisherman with the yellow cup, because then the little monkey would be following you around. Yes, this was strong, this was the tonic that they drink in the little cellar doors is shut so hard, so the things that we don't talk about us won't come to get us, son. The things we don't talk about much, we already talked about. So we could scratch that off with the list, that bucket one for the conversationalist. Yes, I'm like a Calvinist. Boom. Calvin and Hobbes some more. Just need to draw these songs. I need to just do that reverse shit where I'm taking out what is gonna be left. No, the other way around. Yes, I'm just doing ring around the rosy until all these rose petals are gone. They're so bare now, and they still grow. They still got the thorns that could pluck your finger and then some blood would come out. Boom. Get him in rhythm with this, it's just the chain type sound when it's making a little mountain on the floors that coming down. Yes, it's coming from out of this world. We get that iron ore whenever we want, whenever we spring into singing a new song, whenever we looking for Easter eggs, you know Easter's coming up. Yes. Attacking this flow and standing at a glass pedestal some more and tell all of them so. Yes, it was like a podium that I stood behind. Yes, to be exact, with all of my words and all of my sounds and all of these critters that just cluttered around. Yes, and I dropped this cluster bomb of thought as this little topaz will start to shimmer in the sun. Boom. It was something delight every time. Would you like some more sprinkles on your ice cream? And the cone will start to melt down the sides. Yes, chopping this down to size, like these were the Brussels sprouts that I'm talking about. And then some of that asparagus will grow as well. From out of this hydroponics type stuff, yes, all of these tubes lead to somewhere, son. It's kinda like a water park and we don't want people to get lost, because they'll end up in the lost and found box and somebody else would claim it and then they don't even belong to that one. Yes, saying this supersonic stuff, I just speeding up like a ball and then I'll let it go by releasing the button, son. Haven't you ever played this game before? Yes. We could've just crashed like a crashed bandicoot on this bitch and the PlayStation did, and then we gonna say this and switch from the original version that it was. I'm just the queen in the space and time, but more like a king. Yes, scratch that last shit, because we could've said this and make it, ran it hard, and we're never pounding us. More flow than you'll ever know. I just need to reckon this flow so I can remember from now on, because this reckoning thought that I had, it was lost. Shit, the bird just flew off. Somebody left the cage open when they should have given it a low. Put a padlock on that bitch that was small, cause if it was more low, she could probably squeeze his way out. Yes, just like a tube of toothpaste, son. So once you get some more, you'll flow right up, because that would suggest that I's the best from now on. Yes, I'm riddling y'all with death and something from the west. So won't you think about this as you push this little saloon doors open and have yourself a drink in the jug. Drink in the jug. Yes. Some more TWA is what you need right now. It's like a prescription that I've written down. So just take this to your little pharmacy shop and get this bitch filled inside of a ball that screws on the top, so you won't lose all of them at once as you're driving your car, because that's when you like to munch. That's when you got the snacks. That's when you gonna bring some home to your dog in the little doggy bag. And then we could have got some spaghetti inside of aluminum foil to keep it warm or to keep it cold. That's easier to heat up. Just throw it in your little toaster oven. But if you want to use a microwave, stop. Cause it's gonna spark, there might be a fire, it might burn down your house. It might have to call the little fire people to come and help. Oh. The biggest bowl of popcorn that there ever was for the longest movie that's ever been out. Yes, this is the Ben-Hur, a murder in the beat, because it sounds like me. It sounds like something you need to adhere to. Something that you need to just post on every wall. Maybe the church, like I was Martin Luther saying this song. They should give a day to me. Yes. Have it be earlier in the year so that we can get it out of the way. I bet just sweep some of my Swedish shit under the rug for a while and let it grow. A couple of maggots and other stuff, and maybe some other bugs would come to the park with the party hats on and the little whistles they blow. This was just a bunch of bills playing at once, can't you tell? You best view the instructions on how to play some more, how to toss a ball, or have some fun. All you really need to do is laugh and talk over each other in little pleasant tones, cause the pleasant tones all add up, they all mix. They're just like a bunch of Kool-Aid in a jug that you pour for some kids. Yes, we can all wear some grins for a sec, but then remember our lives and shit. And then it'll go back to how it was. I'm a monster compendium, and then I'm just a pendulum that will swing back and forth. I'm not connected to a clock at all. No, the clock is connected to me, son. You got it the other way around. Yes, you're going counterclockwise, and I'm going the way it should. Boom. I moaned some more into this beat like this was some pillow talk for me, to something that I need to say in a southern tone, because I like the southern chicks so much. I almost said bitches, but I'm more respectful in a second, and then I could say it again and switch it, because I could do all of this. All of the pad is open for me to park any ship. Park any space one that I get from all of my alien friends. They listen to him. They want to just see the next one come out, because it would be some awesome stuff. Doesn't matter what he says anymore. He could just say it like he was a brontosaurus and then crush everyone, because my feet were bigger than elephants. Yes, the whole. I'm chasing a white rabbit around some more in this land covered in snow, and I don't have any of my contacts. Them bitches are lost, so I'm trying to find those as well along the ground, along the path that I walk. Retracing my steps isn't that hard, because we only push them in so, and then the whole place was lit by the moon in the sky. Yes! Trying to get real delightful with this. I'm just enticing my mind. I'm just giving it a try. I'm just wanna mix this to see if we can make some biscuits in a minute. Pull them out of the oven when they're hot. Yes, we wanna put this on the bouquet of flowers that we got, because I put that on the world, son. Yes. Hats off to this next part, because we want to say this like an obituary just form, because I'm killing this, so you can see it on the page. Won't you read that bitch up? See all the print, how it's foamed. I feel like I've created digits or something else, or maybe just a smidge of it, and then I could just mix this again, cause I'm hitting it viciously with a bit, like it was a bit coming to attack me, the vampire one that wants under my skin, because his teeth will sharp and they'll get entrance, son. It's no matter how hard that I fought, no how hard that my heartbeat will pump, because I just want this the way that it goes, or the way that it usually does. Yes. holding a mirror to mow of my flow. I'm just mooing at the cows, and I like the ones that have the GMOs because the milk was more sweeter, dog. And I'm all about my taste buds when that shit goes down. Put some jalapeno chips as well. Yes, hitting this bill, hitting miraculous thoughts, and then I'm touching on them, touching bases with y'all like we're playing some stickball and we're trying to circle them bases, son. Yes, we could have said this until the basket of popcorn was full again. It wasn't a bowl anymore. No, we threw it out the window, just like the kitchen sink and everything else. Yes, we gonna just say this as we're prophesizing something, as we're confessing our sin inside of a booth that the window will slide across. Boom. Give me the vent so that I can get breath, and then I'll get fully ventricated again. And then I wanna just be the little Verizon that you'll pick up the phone to answer a call so we can talk some more. I never put down anymore. I hope my battery don't run out. That's how long of a conversation I won't. Yes, we could have a cup of coffee if it was Starbucks. Yes, I could be saying this awesome stuff to y'all. Yes, all the light bulbs lit at once. I want even the ones docked in the warehouse, son. Let's give them somewhere to plug in for a wall just until this song was done. Yes, the big doors is gonna open like they're from Ridgemont. Yes, it was the type that would just kill someone or push them off into the moat, and we had alligators below. Boom. All the print of leopard ones, they don't run as quick as cheetahs does, but I bet they mess you up the same cause they got the claws, they got some bite because they got them jaws. They just gonna get some of your blood, but I think it's the meat that they're more after, son, because they wanna just eat for something for a while and they don't want them GMOs or something bought from the store, so they go and hunt for their own. Yes, I wanna just do this procedure once again. It was something that you need to sit down for, like I got some bad information for y'all. You're not gonna grin. Yes, this wasn't gonna be nice. It was something soft all of the time mixed with something sharp because it was gonna be shot from out of a gun. See how this boss will be spinning around? All of this Cvania stuff is mummies coming for you from out the mud. See all of the Gaza start to get ripped off like a Gaza strip when I start to feel this some more. Yes, I start to say this from out of my gut because that's where it comes out the best for each and all of y'all. Yes, I'm just gonna make this balloon pop and then all of us will be dead on the ground. It wasn't swamp enough, the mulch hasn't gathered up enough of the watery stuff, so we're not gonna swing it like we should. No, the Lincoln was gonna be buried under the mud. It was gonna all just start to rust. See the windows get cracked and they're gone. We can't use them anymore. We can't even put them down if we want. Like we saw the sun, we want to wave our arm around. Expedite some more of this awesome stuff for y'all like it's mining for me and I'm finding some gold. Yes, I'm putting it into a big ass truck and I'm hauling it off. I'm going to town to give it to sell. Yes, all of this shit was this procedure that I did and it sounds the best. I'm just tooting my horn, I hope you listen to it and then you wanna get dancing around. Yes, let's push the ceiling up along with the roof like that earlier one, and then we want to just throw a bunch of logs at y'all like you was a fire. You're gonna be on fire, son, and then you're gonna be ashes and done. You wasn't listening enough. See, my topaz would glow when I told you this, son, so won't you listen to some more of this song? Part 2. Part 2. Part 2.